What's up, my peeps? Cosmic Fire for the win here, back with another video. And today we are reacting to something that someone sent me in the comments. Let me get my phone real quick. We are going to be reacting to this video. Hang on a second. We're going to be reacting to the K2 mountain tragedy from 2008. So let's check that out here. Before we do that, make sure to like and subscribe. Smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications, and yeah, let's get into this. Sorry if there's a tripod behind me. I was getting ready to record another song, another freestyle. I've been looking for beats and stuff like that, so yeah. I was also working on FL on my computer, so I could not record last night. Or yesterday, because of that, for the last 3 days actually, because I've been trying to fix and make my vocal chain. But let's see what we got here now. Just gotta wait for it here. K2. Mountain. Yeah, the K2 mountain incident. Tragedy of 2008. Alright, let's see what we got here now. I'm probably going to cut it into episodes. Let's check this out, guys.
The last survivor of the mountaineering disaster that killed 11 people has been rescued by helicopter from K2.
Sorry for the dog.
Disaster struck during the descent of a steep gully known as the Bottleneck.
11 climbers died on the world's second highest peak after an avalanche swept some climbers away and stranded others.
It's a notoriously difficult ascent, and now the mountain has claimed more lives in one devastating expedition than ever before in its history.
The sun was shining, it was brilliant, still on the summit. But what happened on the way back, I still can't believe.
You couldn't have asked for a better day in a million years. And only on K2 does a perfect summit day become a deadly day.
You're leaving a battleground. You're losing a war.
We were all withering away. We were all slowly dying.
I'm just gonna pause right there. Imagine going up to a fucking mountain and dying on top. That would be fucking horrible, man. I can't imagine that shit. That would be absolutely terrible. Like, seriously. Oh, man. I cannot imagine that. How much is a mountain? A mountain is really, really high in the sky, isn't it? It's like 100,000, maybe not 100,000 feet. But Mount Everest is pretty high. It's like, I'm not sure. It's like really, really far up, though. Mountain's like 1,000 something feet, or 2,000 or 3,000 feet, something like that. Look at that. In the summer of 2008, several different mountaineers. Oh shit! Hang on. Damn it. I wanted to read that. I really wanted to read that. It says, in the summer of 2008, several different mountaineering expeditions took on one of the toughest challenges in the world of climbing to summit K2. And I'm gonna pause one more time. I just want to thank at th3y live 3 for commenting this reaction request, because I think this is going to be very interesting. So thanks for reaching out. I appreciate it, man. Some of the climbers also set out on these mountains and ended up shooting events more horrific than they could ever imagine. This film is based on
In June 2008, one of the teams heading for K2 was an international expedition consisting mainly of friends who had climbed together in the past.
What expedition is it?
It's K2 International Expedition.
Yeah, who else is there from international?
I am from Sweden. We are many from US. We are from Nepal, Australia.
Oh.
It's many countries.
The journey to K2 stretches from Skardu Airport in Pakistan onto the Karakoram Highway, the highest international paved road in the world. After many hours by jeep, the road ends in the town of Askol. From there, it is a long walk through deep valleys, narrow paths, and
Damn, that's
rocky
crazy.
hillsides. After 8 days of treacherous terrain, at the far northern end of Pakistan, close to the Chinese border, surrounded by some of the highest peaks in the world, lies K2.
Damn.
When I saw K2 for the first time, I don't think I've ever been so scared and happy at the same time looking at a mountain. It's this creepy feeling between wanting something and trying to run away from something.
How's it look, Fred?
Wow and shit.
And holy son of a bitch.
Damn, look at that.
It's such an imposing mountain. K2 always reminds me of a child's drawing of a mountain, just harsh and very pointy.
I'm telling you, I've tried to draw mountains like that. My mountain looks like a freaking damn ice cream cone, I'll tell you that right now. Look how high that is, and my clouds are horrible too. I tried drawing mountains so many times, but they have so much wiggles and everything like that. I once tried drawing like 2 spikes and then keep stacking them. Like, damn, it still doesn't look like a mountain. That looks amazing though.
Imposing. It is really imposing and very. It was serene, but also very filled with fear. Actually, I mean, there was fear. It was real fear.
Look at that.
There are 6 main camps on the way to the K2 summit. When ascending the mountain, every climber has to acclimatize to the different altitudes due to the lower level of oxygen. The final push to the summit usually starts from Camp 4, leading through a technically difficult and notorious passage known as the bottleneck. From there, it is a 350-meter climb leading up to the summit.
There's a simplicity of life that you have when you're climbing, and that simplicity of life is you're really focused on, the basics of life: food, shelter, clothing, warmth, in your environment, what's around you. being able to put everything else out of your mind and not focus on the distractions that happen in everyday life. And you're also focused on other people and your team members, because you really are trusting your life in other people's hands with every step you take. And the thing with climbing is, once you reach the top, once you reach this goal that you've planned for 6 months, 9 months, a year, you realize there's a bigger goal, which is to come down. At times they're conflicting goals, because sometimes reaching the top means you might not come down. And so you got to weigh out which goal is more important to you. And so for me, I look at it as it's the epitome of goal setting and achievement. It's so stark and so clear and so absolute.
Ropes are pretty twisted, huh?
Yeah. I guess the reason why I climb is to explore a deeper sense of self. Embarking on any kind of climb tests me in so many different ways that...
How big is it, really? It literally looks like... Why do they always look like that? It's just not like a perfect view of a mountain, and then it's like... It's literally... This is exactly what it is. This is exactly what a mountain, I think, should look like. I don't know why they always look like this, though. It should be the greenery on the outside, and then the mountain, and then once you go up the mountain, you see all this greenery around you. But instead, there's mountain everywhere under you, too. There's like flat parts in the mountain, and flat parts in the mountain. I don't know why that is. It's interesting.
I come away from the experience every time a changed individual. I'm tested physically, for sure. You're tested mentally. And I'm also serving as a physician on the team. I'm tested professionally as well, taking care of members of our team or other teams. I guess it's that challenge of trying to dig deep within yourself, discover the best and the worst in you, and see how you come out of it.
How do you feel?
Tired.
Yeah.
Really tired.
Arriving at Camp 2, the expedition gets a taste of the notorious unpredictable weather systems on K2.
Yeah, weather's bad. We're going down from Camp 2 to base camp. There's not much we can do. And it's gonna deteriorate even worse. Wind's gonna pick up. So we wanna get the heck out of here before something really nasty happens.
Everybody talks about the rapid weather change that occurs on K2, and that's pretty much what happened. Weather could change on a dime. There isn't a lot of long, good stretches of weather high up on the mountain, and it makes it that much more dangerous because your visibility isn't as high, and you can't see rock falling, you can't see ice falling, if you're climbing in and whiteout.
I think that the weather patterns on K2 has its own will. Often on high altitude there's hurricane wind, and climbing in those conditions can be fatal.
Oh shit, look at that avalanche. See, that right there is scary. An avalanche, holy shit, that would be terrifying. I couldn't do an avalanche, definitely not. Like, that is just terrible. You can die so easily from an avalanche, man. Damn. That is freaking nuts, dude. Damn. Look at that.
I remember one avalanche that came down. It started in the morning. It sounded like somebody was blasting dynamite, like 50, right outside the tent. It felt like the ground shook. And so we all ran outside and we looked up.
What it is?
Jesus Christ.
That was a little more substantial. Yeah, that whole piece that was hanging down there.
Yeah,
Dave.
it's gone.
It's really dangerous. There's no safe way to get up through here.
It made everything very, very poignant and very clear of what you needed to be aware of and being very concise about where you went up.
If you were up there about their Camp 2, you could easily get blown off.
Or it could trigger something.
Yeah, it could trigger something on
the other side.
Seeing that awesome power makes you think about other possibilities, how vulnerable you really are.
The other side.
Close to the foot of K2 lies a memorial to those who have perished climbing the mountain. While acclimatizing to the higher altitude, the team went to pay their respects.
Look, it's literally flat.
It's only about an hour walk down from where our base camp was. And the Gilkey Memorial is a place that started when Art Gilkey died in 1953. After a heroic rescue carrying him down K2, he still died. And so they built a memorial.
Since then, lots of other memorials have been placed at this site, and it's a very somber environment when you go and visit this memorial. You're struck with how much loss has occurred in the quest to get to the top of this mountain.
Slovenian.
You read all these plates about people who've perished, who died on the mountain. You can read died on ascent, died on descent, died on descent, died on descent. People fall down hundreds of meters and their bodies are just scattered. On K2, you don't find dead bodies. You find parts of bodies.
You think really that's a leg?
Yes.
Sorry?
It's a
You're
leg
standing
right
close to a leg.
Yeah.
More down there.
Sorry?
There's more body parts down there.
Looks like it. I can't really tell.
So I'm sitting there and I'm staring out up at K2 going, this is where people are spending eternity looking out at their choice of climbing K2. It's a very grim reminder of what you're about to undertake. I actually ended up sitting down and just allowing myself to cry. Eric and Fred were there with me, and I think that's where our bond really started to grow strong from the first point.
That is really sad that so many people died in that. Like, damn, that's terrible. I mean, but people do this stuff because they love to do it. Like, man, a mountain climb, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'd love to climb a mountain someday. That's on my bucket list, but it's so dangerous that not that many people do it. Kind of like the cave video that I showed you, where the people were scuba diving and also like going into caves in general. So many people died, but they did that stuff because they love to do it, you know? It's sad, but it's, oh man. He loved doing what he died doing what he loved. I'm hoping he's in a good place. Let's continue.
Pick one of that video. Wow.
Yeah.
$33 days.
We've just arrived. Camp 3, 7,040 meters. It's a beautiful day. Very warm. Maybe too warm.
As we were pushing up to Camp 3.
Dude, how freaking big are these damn mountains? Are these fucking things literally massive, like 1,000 miles across, and that's why it takes days to climb these? Is it in miles, or is this literally? Oh my god, that is absolutely nuts. So does it take days to walk on this thing, to hike this thing all the way up because of the miles, or is it because of the height and the miles as well? I'm not sure. That's just crazy to me. Day 2. Oh my.
3.
Insane.
We were very aware of the atmosphere and how there was so much less oxygen. It took so much more work to take every step. You quickly get short of breath and lightheaded. You can't deny that there's huge danger up there. Just historically, what that mountain has dealt over the years, you know that it's going to force you to dig down really deep. It's going to test you in every possible way.
In addition to Frederick, Chris, and the others in the international team, there were a lot of other expeditions on the mountain this year. Among them were the married Norwegian couple, Rolf and Cecilia, who had attempted to reach the summit of K2 a couple of years before, without success. Back at K2 again, Rolf and Cecilia were now hoping to reach the summit together.
All right. Fantastic job. Way to go. Fantastic job.
Good job. Finally here. Fantastic, eh? Such a relief.
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Hey. It seems like it should be shorter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was halfway, I thought, probably soon there.
Yeah.
Just around
Just around the corner.
Just around the corner.
Yeah. When you go up, your muscle tells you you need to breathe or you have to stop.
Exactly.
But
Look how big look how far that is. That's what I'm talking about. Is this just... So it is, like what I'm saying, it's just miles and miles to hike this stuff because it's a really long way. It's just miles of climbing. That's just nuts. Dude, imagine the stars from up there. There's no light pollution. Imagine the fucking stars from that high. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I'd be stargazing all night. That's insane. That is nuts.
But on the way down, it's so much easier and you don't breathe.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
And at night, it's the same thing. You know, if you go up to a high camp, have a bad night, wake up with that kind of foggy headache,
Yeah.
you know, it's because you just haven't been breathing as much.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Look at that view.
After having spent months on the mountain due to bad weather, some expeditions started to feel that time was running out. Good weather was expected in the coming days, which made it clear that a last summit push was at hand for many of the climbers.
We got together collectively, the various teams on the mountain, to talk about how we might work together on the summit push. This mostly had to do with dividing up fixed rope and fixing gear, ice screws, how we were gonna all distribute this and put up the route above Camp 4.
Alright guys, we're gonna stop it right here because my computer's running out of storage. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. We're gonna make a part 2, don't worry, we're not done here yet. It's gonna have a part 2. But yeah, make sure to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button for part 2. And yeah, Cosmic Fire for the win out. Peace.